I remember when I was in middle school and high school. In middle school, we had those vocab words, those vocab tests. We had to study the vocab words, and then you had to write the definition or match the vocab word with the definition, whatever. And I remember I always studied the night before a test. So I would stay up all night just studying vocab words and the definitions. Literally just memorizing the vocab words and just studying it over and over and over again, just saying it out loud, writing it down. I used to write it down. I used to write it down all the time. So I write down hyperbole. I'll put extreme exaggeration, hyperbole, extreme exaggeration, hyperbole, extreme exaggeration, hyperbole, extreme exaggeration. Like I would write the word down and the definition multiple times until I just started to remember it. And then I would test myself after I was done. Um, After I was done studying all the vocab words, I would test myself again to make sure to make sure I got it. And I wouldn't stop until I tested myself enough times to where it was just easy, where I could just say it just quickly and easy. And I used to study for so long until I got it. And same thing in high school. Same thing in high school. I remember I stayed up plenty of nights finishing projects, finishing essays, studying a bunch to make sure I get a good grade on the tests. And now I'm 24 right now. Now that I'm 24, it is so hard to just sit down and study. It's so hard to sit down and just do what I need to do. You know what I mean? Even if it's as simple as watch this tutorial on how to get good at doing Facebook ads. I can't even sit down for like an hour and just watch a tutorial without pausing it, without checking my phone, without making an excuse to go do something else. I don't know why that is. I have some assumptions. Like I have some things I want to talk about, but I can't necessarily figure out why I can't just sit down and just actually do focused studying and focused just work. Just do what I need to do. Um, I know in middle school, the reason I did it was because I didn't want to be embarrassed, for one, and I'm super competitive. So I didn't want to fail the test the next day, and then everybody else aced the test, right? Even if I knew I was gonna get a C, I didn't want to get a C and everybody else get an A, or a couple other people excuse me, a couple other people I know get an A and I get a C, or I get a B and everybody else gets hundreds. I didn't want to be that person that everybody was just like either making fun of, or everybody was just like, wow, like he always gets bad grades on it. So you know what I mean? I was competitive. I wanted to do better than everybody else. So I know in middle school it was my competitive edge is why I I was able to study for a long periods of time. High school too. High school was being competitive, comparing myself to other people, which I know everybody says comparison, and a lot of people say like don't just compare yourself to you, like don't be comparing yourself to other people. That helped me a bunch though in middle school and high school. That was the reason I studied so much, because I knew this specific person that pops in my head. We used to compete all the time on who's going to get the better grade and things like that. I knew that she was going to get a good grade. Like I knew, so whenever I would get stuck on a vocab word in middle school and I didn't know the definition, I would always be like, I know she's I know she's going to get this answer right tomorrow. I just know she's going to get the answer right. So the fact that I know she's going to get the answer right, I have to get the answer right too. You know what I'm saying? Um, High school, I wanted to be the person that got A's on all my tests. Like I wanted to be that person. At least my freshman year anyway. Sophomore year kind of fell off. My effort kind of fell off. But freshman year, sophomore, kind of. Junior year, I think I picked it back up. Senior year, I don't think I cared that much. But I know my freshman year, I remember staying up late multiple times studying and doing work. Um, and now I find it very hard to be able to do that. I find it very hard to be able to, like, I know I need to right now I'm in the process of building my tutoring business. I want to tutor algebra and pre-algebra kids, and or algebra and pre-algebra students, and it's been it's been a struggle. I have to relearn algebra and pre-algebra, so it's been a struggle sitting down and teaching myself it. I'm doing it. I'm doing well. I'm doing good. Um, I'm doing good, but it's been a struggle to be able to sit down for 2, 3, 4 hours at like in a row consecutively. I'm saying no breaks, or even if I do take a break, it doesn't. I still don't end up being able to study for that long. Right now, I think I'm able to do focused studying or focused work. I think I'm able to do about 30 to 45 minutes. When I get to that, yeah, 30 to 45 minutes. And then my brain starts telling me other things that I need to do. Even, and it can be good things too. It could be productive things. My brain just doesn't want to study for some reason. My brain will start telling me, "Oh, you haven't worked out in 3 weeks. Just go to the gym," which is true. Like it's a true statement. I haven't worked out in 3 weeks. I should go to the gym. That would be good for me. And then I'll go to the gym, and then I know I need to study again, and then I'll be like, "Oh well, you need to talk to your girlfriend about this." Like my brain will be like, "You need to talk to your girlfriend about this." That's a good thing because you guys haven't had this important conversation. Like my brain will, it's not that I'll go do things that don't matter. My brain, it's like it'll be productive procrastination. That's what I start doing. Productive procrastination is what starts to happen when I reach that 30 to 45 minute mark of studying. And that never used to happen to me when I was in middle school and high school. It never used to happen to me. I remember it. It's just so, oh my goodness. I was able to just lock in. And I know it has to do with social media. I know we got TikTok, we got YouTube Shorts, we got all those things that are ruining our attention spans, which I understand that. But when I was in high school, Twitter, I'm from Fairbanks, Alaska. In Fairbanks, in Fairbanks, Alaska, my sophomore year, Twitter was going, everybody was on Twitter. I'm talking about everybody in the town was on Twitter. Everybody in the state was on Twitter. So we were always on Twitter all the time. Drama, funny stuff, everything. We're on Twitter all the time. Whenever I needed to study, I easily cut out Twitter. It was easy. It was easy for me to get off everything, to be honest. It was easy. I cut all distractions when I really needed to study in high school. Middle school, too. Middle school, what was it? I had a phone. What was it? I'm trying to think. There's an app called Kick. There's an app called Kick. Y'all might know it, y'all might not, but we used to use Kick to text everybody. Used to be in big group chats, texting everybody. This is when you just start flirting and everything like that. When I needed to study, I was able to cut all that out. All that out. It was so easy. It was extremely easy for me to cut all distractions and study as long as I needed to get done, to get whatever I needed to get done. And now, man, it's crazy. It's not just productive procrastination that I do. I do unproductive procrastination too, because I mean, my phone might I might see a notification on my phone, which I know turn your notifications off. But I'm just saying, even when I do turn my notifications off, I still will be like, shoot, let me just look at my phone real quick. Maybe my girl texted me. That's like, bro, you're supposed to study for you got another 45 minutes to study. You got another hour that you're supposed to be studying. You really got another 2, 3 hours you need to be studying. And yeah, man, it's crazy. This video was literally to get on here and complain, I guess, at the fact that it just, it irritates me so much that it's such a struggle to study now. Like when I say it was so easy to study back then, and I'm still young, so I don't even, when I say back then, like I feel old saying back then, but I'm just being honest. It was easy. Now my brain struggles so much to sit down and be productive. It's crazy. If any of y'all, if y'all got some advice, I've listened to the YouTube videos. People that are able to study for 12 hours, 10 hours, 8 hours, six, blah blah blah. I've watched those videos. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not trying hard enough. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But if y'all got some ideas, let me know. This is really just a video to just talk about what I'm struggling with and complain basically. I ain't even gonna lie. I guess I shouldn't be complaining. I guess I need to just force it. But this is something I wanted to talk about. So yeah, I'm out.